Should the Niners sign a safety? They're starting safeties at OTAs week 1 were Jason Pinnock and Richie Grant. That's troubling. That's because Malik Mustafa, recovering, will be back at some point. Jair Brown had a procedure to his ankle, should be back by training camp. But when he comes back, he's still going to be Jair Brown. That's the thing. So what do you think?
I think if they're going to sign a player, what I wrote down was Tayshaun Gibson. When you had this topic, I was like, Tayshaun Gibson, man, this not sign him, but the same scenario in the sense that Tayshaun Gibson was a late off-season ad. Nobody really thought they would do much, but he was
like
a veteran
during
and
camp.
he came in. Yes, during camp. And he ended up starting and making a huge difference for a season and a half, really. So not Tayshaun Gibson exactly, but a player like that. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, what do you truly have? Now, I hope that Jair Brown can bounce back. And hopefully Robert Saleh sees a lot in him, maybe what they saw in him his rookie year with Steve Wilkes. But right now, you're talking about a player who's coming off of an injury, didn't have the best season last year, pairing him with two guys that are special teams guys, really. Malik Mustafa's hurt, and your rookie Siegel is hurt. And so he hasn't done anything this offseason. His first introduction to the team is going to be during training camp, and he's a rookie. I feel like that's a lot, man. There's no depth at this position. Now, special teams depth, sure, but true actual depth, I just don't see it. I don't even know if they have. I don't know that they have an actual starting safety at this point. I don't know.
They do. Not for week 1. I'm not sure that Jair Brown is a starting safety. I love that you brought up the like early training camp edition, because there's something about safeties where the market, there's always good safeties available forever. And they take their sweet time signing. And I don't exactly understand the dynamics of this market, but it's been going on forever. And I remember my first year on the beat, the Niners signed Dante Whitner. I just checked it out on August 4th. So during camp, he was just hanging around, former first round pick. Fangio knew exactly how to use him. So yeah, I mean, they signed Jason Pinnock, probably not to start. He's got some experience, fine backup and special teamer. But Julian Blackmon's available now. Justin Simmons available now. They could, I mean, you gotta, right? You have the cap space. Your owner wants to compete. Like, why not?
Yeah, I mean, Simmons, what was it? An off season ago was like highly coveted. Am I tripping, or was that 2 off seasons ago? I mean, we're talking about a player that has done a lot of really good things in this league. So yeah, absolutely.
And then Blackman played for Gus Bradley. So there's a connection there. You know, they love signing people they know.
And what was he not the same safety that they brought in last year for a look, and then he went to Seattle?
Yes.
I think so, right? He was with Jacksonville, was he not? Then he came in for
he was with the Colts the last few years with Bradley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Colts, but I'm pretty sure that he came in last year for a visit. The 49ers and the Seahawks offered him the same amount, and he chose Seattle.
That sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah.
So, but now you're with Bradley and Saleh. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely the safety position is one that I'm concerned about. Yes.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now. All I know is I feel like a big reason the Niners lost to Darnold last year is because the safety position. Right? I mean, they had Odom out there. They gave up a 99-yard touchdown. I mean, that wasn't the difference in the game, but that was kind of like the dagger.
Also, to be fair, the game plan was, hey, we're going to bracket you with 2 safeties, the best receiver in the game. Good luck. Why?
I feel like Sorensen sealed his fate on that play. Week 2. Was that
why is
the
it
first
always
half
against
of the
Minnesota,
game?
Man? Why are the blunders always against Minnesota? The zero blitz by Wilkes? Yeah. Something about it. Something about
Kevin
it.
O'Connell has gotten the last 2 Niners DCs fired.
I watched yeah, that's bad. I watched the top 100 passes from last season, and I think that was the number 1 or number 2. I was like, oh,
it was a 99.
I remember that.
That's a nice throw.
It was a good throw.
I got to give Darnold that. Like, I don't know that Purdy hits that throw. Oh, did I just go there? Sorry. We went
Yeah, you
45
shouldn't have
minutes
done
without
that.
taking a shot at Brock. I like Brock.
Yeah.
I just don't know that he
Twitter's
hits that
mad,
throw.
dude. You don't you stream this on Twitter, dude? You know how many people are gonna cuss you out after this? You better be ready, Grant.
I know. It's so funny that after like saying what I saw from McCaffrey, so many people on Twitter being like, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're doing, Graham. Like, yeah, man, I'm definitely spinning up fiction here because you guys are all going to see it for
'Cause you know.
yourselves. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's interesting to me is people get upset and they'll say, like, oh, you're doing it for clicks. Like, no, if I was doing it for clicks, I'd post a picture of Brock Purdy and say something stupid like QB1 and get 70,000 followers the way that other people do. That's what I would do for clicks. I'm
That's
just
correct.
stating what I think and what my opinion is.
Yeah. Like if you want to start a social media platform from scratch and no one knows who you are, the best way to do it in 5 years is to just post something like Niner sign someone with like an emoji of like and just say everything's great. And there's been examples of people who've gone from complete obscurity to, 100,000 subscribers just because on a daily basis they post their, admiration for every single move and decision the team makes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a market for that.
Sure.
That's kind of replacing journalism. I'm just saying.
Journalisms are replaced by that. Great.
Because there's no percentage in like actually going like I do it because it's how I was raised and it's how I think you're supposed to do it. But like most people go to OTAs and be like, man, it's May. They're not playing for months. I know what the fans want to hear. Why would I not tell them that? Why would I be negative today? It's practice. Every fan wants to hear something positive. I could give it to them. And they'll say, you're the best. What a great article. That was so well written.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Day one. Nobody wants anything negative. I get it. I understand. Like, I understand why people are upset, but it's like, I'm not going to stop telling you what I think because you're upset.
And the people who actually watch me, like my audience, comes to me because they know I'm going to go to practice and give my unfiltered opinion no matter what. And that's what I do. So if people get upset about that, like, then just go watch the 18 other people that don't do that. Keep it pushing.
Yeah. Keep it pushing.